Intro. Have you ever looked at your life and felt a quiet, persistent whisper telling you that more is possible? It's not about grand, sweeping gestures or overnight success. No, the most profound transformations often begin with a single, deliberate step, repeated day after day. It's the silent accumulation of small choices that builds the foundation of an extraordinary existence. This isn't a secret reserved for the few. It's a universal truth waiting for you to embrace it. We all search for that one thing, that magic key that will unlock our full potential. But what if I told you the key isn't a single object, but a series of small, consistent actions? These are the habits that, when woven into the fabric of your daily life, create a pattern of growth, clarity, fulfillment. They are the tools you use to architect your own destiny, brick by brick, moment by moment. It's a simple rhythm, a daily practice that anyone can adopt. Today, we're going to explore 5 such habits. These are not demanding overhauls, but gentle shifts in your routine that yield remarkable results. The payoff isn't just a more productive day, it's a more intentional life. A life where you are not just a passenger, but the calm, confident navigator of your own journey. Stay with me, and let's discover how these simple disciplines can fundamentally change everything. Chapter 1. How do you greet the day? A frantic rush, a chaotic scramble against the clock, or quiet intention? The first hour doesn't just start your day, it sets the trajectory for everything that follows. It is the rudder that steers your ship through the hours to come. Imagine reclaiming that first hour as a sacred space, a moment of profound peace before the world wakes. The habit is simple, yet powerful. Wake a little earlier before urgent notifications and others' needs. The first thing you do is hydrate. Pour a glass of water, drink to awaken body and mind. Take 5 minutes to look at your day. What is the one most important thing? Write it down. Finally, move your body. Gentle stretches. A short walk. This ritual sends a message to your subconscious. I am in control. The immediate payoff, calm and clarity, replaces morning anxiety. You feel proactive, not reactive. A small victory before most hit snooze. Over time, this builds discipline and self-respect that spreads to every area, creating resilience and focus. In these quiet moments, you are designing your life. You choose to begin with purpose. Start with what matters most. A declaration that your peace and priorities come first. This simple act is a crucial step toward a life by design. The quiet promise you make to yourself each morning. Chapter 2. What could you accomplish if you became just a little bit wiser, a little more knowledgeable, every single day? The change from just 10 minutes of daily learning is so subtle at first, you might not even notice it. It's like a whisper in a storm. But over weeks and months, that whisper grows into a roar. The world is in a constant state of flux, and the greatest currency you can possess is knowledge. It is the one investment that always, without fail, pays dividends. The habit is beautifully straightforward. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes each day to intentional learning. This doesn't mean you have to enroll in a formal course or tackle a dense academic text, unless you want to. It can be as simple as reading a chapter of a non-fiction book that piques your curiosity. Or perhaps you prefer to listen to an audiobook or an insightful podcast during your commute. The key is to be an active participant. Keep a notebook handy. Jot down a single idea, a surprising fact, a question that arises. This practice of just-in-time learning has a profound effect. In the short term, you'll find yourself armed with new ideas and fresh perspectives that you can apply to your work and your life almost immediately. You'll become a more interesting conversationalist, a more creative problem solver. But the long-term payoff is where the true magic lies. Knowledge compounds. The ideas you learn today connect with the ideas you learn tomorrow, creating a vast, interconnected web of understanding that opens doors you never even knew existed. You begin to see patterns and opportunities where others see only complexity. Your mind becomes a fertile ground for innovation. This small daily commitment to learning is not just about accumulating facts, it's about expanding your reality. It's about ensuring that the person you are a year from now is significantly more capable, more insightful, more prepared for the future than the person you are today. It is the slow, steady, and certain path to personal evolution. Chapter 3. Consider the stark contrast between a body in motion and one left in stagnation. One is a flowing river, full of life and energy, carving new paths. The other is a stagnant pond, where clarity gives way to murkiness. Our physical state is inextricably linked to our mental and emotional well-being. We were not designed for a sedentary existence. We were made to move. And in that movement, we find not just strength, but also clarity, energy, and a profound sense of vitality. The habit isn't about punishing your body with grueling, hours-long workouts that you can't sustain. The secret lies in consistency, not intensity. Find a form of movement you genuinely enjoy and commit to it for just 20 to 30 minutes a day. It could be a brisk walk in the park, a dance session in your living room, a bike ride through your neighborhood, or a simple bodyweight circuit. The goal is to make it so accessible and enjoyable that it becomes a non-negotiable part of your rhythm. The immediate payoff is undeniable. Within minutes of finishing, you feel a surge of endorphins, nature's own mood booster. The fog of fatigue lifts, replaced by a clean, vibrant energy that carries you through your day. Your mind feels sharper, your focus more acute, but the long-term benefits are where the real transformation occurs. So there we have it. The quiet power of a morning routine, the compounding growth of daily learning, the vitality of consistent movement, the focused output of time blocking, and the wisdom of an evening review. These are not just habits. They are the fundamental building blocks of a life lived with intention and purpose. They are the small hinges that swing open the grand doors of transformation. The journey of 1,000 miles, as they say, begins with a single step. The path to a transformed life is not found in a momentous leap, but in the small, consistent steps you take every single day. The power to change is already within you, waiting to be unlocked by the key of discipline. Don't feel you need to implement all of these at once. That can be overwhelming. Instead, I invite you to choose just one. Pick the one habit that resonates with you the most and commit to practicing it for this week. See how it feels. Notice the small shifts it creates in your day and in your mindset. If this exploration of intentional living has resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel for more insights on personal growth and mindful productivity. Your journey is unique, but you don't have to walk it alone. Thank you for spending this time with me. Now, go take that first step.